Hello everyone, welcome back to another part of the Prince of Persia Sands of Time playthrough. So, yeah. Anyway, I broke that door, but we're not going there yet. We're going to test the strength of this sword. Let's see what he can do. Well, we can't kill the enemies because we don't have the Dagger of Time, so maybe we're kind of boned here. I don't know, but we've got to try something. Psych! We can kill the enemies in one go now, so yeah, this is the most powerful blade in the game. Well, yeah, that was it.
That
was quick, yeah. There's only like 3 enemies. But if you don't want to save the game here, you can ignore them. But I want to anyway, so. And you do get a vision as well of where to go. But they just show you dying, so yeah, that's very useful. But you can't rewind time anymore. I think it's like the majority, like of the last section of the game, you can't rewind time anymore. But I will just say there is a boss fight later on, and you can use your dagger there, which is awesome. But yeah, this entire section, which is gonna be a lot of pitfalls. So better hope you pretty much know how to run on walls by now and jump over things and whatnot, because otherwise you're going to be falling a lot. Put it that way.
yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm looking around. I think I'm probably just looking for secrets at this point. I don't know.
Right.
There isn't any secrets, but as far as I know. But yeah.
Scouring the area regardless.
Yeah. You never know. You know when you come back and you play a game that you've probably played a few times, but you might think, oh, okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything, because you know sometimes you might what was the light up there, sometimes you you know, miss things. I don't know how many times I've seen like someone else do a playthrough or play a game of something, and then I'll find something about the game that I never knew, and I was like, oh wow. I was like, okay, so I sometimes do that. It's like a habit. I just look about and see and be like, okay, you never know, might be some secrets, but I'm pretty certain no upgrades or anything. Anyway, we see where Farah is. She's so lucky that there seems to be cracks everywhere, so she's just taking shortcuts as she does. But yeah, she stole our blade, she stole the Dagger of Time, she's trying to undo what he has done, and to be fair, I kind of get that. Like, fair enough, at least she's actually going to do it. You know, he's hesitating all the time, but you know, she can't defend herself very well. She isn't very strong. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. I mean, she struggles. She does. You can see that she struggles. So, you know, she's obviously just hoping that she can just sneak her way past everything. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Anyway, we got quite a big herd of enemies now. But, you know, we could just slash them. The only, like, annoyance is that the enemies can still block you, but if you hit them, they just die instantly.
Yeah.
So I do like how every time he tries to put his sword back, he still thinks it's got the dagger, so he puts like an invisible dagger back into his pocket. That's quite funny. But well, I can understand they can't really like I guess they just can't be bothered to really animate it or change it because it's only one section of the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that at the beginning, though. Like right at the beginning, before you even get the dagger. So, you know, if you've ever played this game and it's all like, imaginary putting something in his pocket, you're probably thinking, what's he putting in his pocket? I don't understand. What's he doing? This is weird. Or then again, you could be like, oh, I guess you get another weapon then later on because it's keep putting something in his pocket. No idea. He's tripping before he even went on to his venture, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we didn't lose any health. I'm quite surprised. I think I do die in this part. Whether I edit much of it out or whether I die as much, I'm not too sure. But I don't like that part right there because the depth perception, and right there when I just died, the
No, that
the depth perception is quite bad. Like you think you're right in front of the platform and you're not. You can't tell.
Yeah.
It's very bad. Yeah, this last section kind of does that a lot, where you're sort of looking and you're like, am I level or am I not? It's annoying. And like I say, you can't rewind time anymore, so you just go back to the last point that you saved. So you get used to that. If you're going to be dying a lot, you're not going to be able to rewind time at all. But yeah, no, I hate this section and some of the sections to come. And this is the section where I was telling you where they just basically spam bats. Like right here,
Yeah.
like right there. You can barely see that
that didn't
there's a
happen.
beam that you
Yeah,
can
that is
stand
hard.
on. That's really hard. And I don't mean because we're looking through a low quality video right here. It literally, even if you look at it on your PlayStation 2, I mean, I don't know, it might look better on the HD version, but on the PlayStation 2, you can't tell. It is really, really, really hard. So that's kind of annoying. You just kind of like, am I there or am I not? Like, I've done it before where I've just jumped and I landed and I was like, what did I land on? I can't even see. So, yeah, that's kind of bad, really. You know, but I think I do get it on the second try. I think. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And here comes the bats, because they're going to throw a lot of these. A lot of these, and I mean, they just spam bats, more than enemies, if anything. Just go away and leave me alone. Thank God I don't think they ever come back in the Prince of Persia game, so that's good. Woo! Cool, nearly died there as well. Kia. Not used to having that power. I think I'd die here as well, but honestly, I just think it was just me being a moron. Um, yeah, you kind of just gotta. I think you just gotta. I think you gotta. Yeah, if I can get my words out. Yeah, wall run. Yeah, not like that. Wall run and then rebound off the wall twice so you can grab under the ledge on the top side. You can sort of see because the camera normally emphasizes on where you've got to go. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like, look, you gotta go here. But I think I was just seeing if I could walk up the wall, but you can't. Now, luckily, it didn't throw me back at my checkpoint. It threw me back here, so that's handy. So, yeah. Now, I don't know why. I guess bad habit, but I keep thinking of looking for those white crystals, but I can't. I can't anyway because I don't have my dagger. So there she is. Him trying to call her back, but obviously she isn't gonna listen now.
How they would just stand there, the enemies,
Yeah,
just watching her run around. Just like,
yeah.
could easily have just killed her.
I know. There's a bit like that, like earlier on, where there were like vultures.
Yeah.
And then the prince was like, "Keep running," and the vultures weren't even paying attention to her anyway. They only reacted when I came along, so clearly I'm more important. God
Obviously.
damn it! But I know why. I know why they're after me. It's because I have the dagger. I don't have it anymore though, so technically they should go after her.
Yeah.
But I think they don't realise that she has the dagger. I think that's what it is. But they do go after her later on. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Vizier has sent the monsters to go after me because I have the dagger. So I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, they will attack her if she gets in their way,
Yeah.
but they won't actively attack her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They don't really care. But if you're like, you're going to interrupt them, then she's gonna they're gonna do something about it. But there you go. But anyway, he basically says, don't use up all the sands, and you can probably guess what she does by the end of the game. Because she's never used the Dagger of Time, so she doesn't know what she's doing. She just assumes it's got infinite amount of sand, but no it doesn't. You have to restock that sand, man. Right, so we got another vision on where to go. Time for some more water, but yeah, no more secrets, no more trippy hallways with water upgrades. We've done everything. Unless anyone could tell me different, and then there is another one like before this point. I'm pretty certain I've done all of them. Um, Unfortunately, there's no real confirmation to tell you whether you've done it or not. So you don't really know.
Right.
Uh, Unlike Warrior Within, where their confirmation is you get a new sword if you do all the upgrades. If you don't get the new sword, then you haven't done all the upgrades. So there's
Yeah.
that. But I think it's the same with Two Thrones, though. There's upgrades in that, and I don't know if I've got all the upgrades then, and he died. Um, but they don't give you a confirmation. So again, you don't really know. And for the most part in this game, it's just if you want more health. And since I'm quite an explorish kind of person, like I do that in like God of War and stuff and other sort of games like this, you know,
Yeah.
I like to explore, I like to get upgrades, I like to power up my weapons or power up the players, you know, make the character stronger, make it easier for you. So I'm always doing that. Now here I'm trying to lure the bats onto the normal platform, but unfortunately they program them to fly away until you go
Yeah.
back onto the damn side of the wall.
It's just to wind you up.
I know. It's
It's
like,
just hilarious seeing them come and then they're like, no, 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 no. You can get us easier if you're over there.
oh damn it! Oh damn it, Keith, go away! Get back to Legend of Zelda, god damn it! Ugh. I'm surprised actually because I've been playing a lot of I've been playing a lot of Hyrule Warriors, and they don't have keys in that game. They have all sorts of different enemies from the different Zelda. Well, I say different Zelda, only the 3D ones that
Yeah.
like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. None from Wind Waker, but I'm guessing it's because of the style. It's just like too cartoony, and Hyrule Warriors is just like HD,
Yeah.
not with cartoony graphics. So you know, I can understand that. There's no keys or anything like that in the game. Although I don't think they'd really do much of a threat in their Dynasty Warriors sort of game anyway. To be fair, but you know, they're not important. So yeah, we already like came across like two sets of bats, or maybe even no, three sets of bats actually. So yeah, there's going to be more, even more. They just literally in these lone sections where you're just kind of climbing everywhere, they just keep throwing them at you. I think even when we get along here, they might throw some more. They just love doing it. Yeah, here you go. You just can't get enough of them. God damn it, go away. That's why this part is stupid. Seriously, it's going to end up being like Batman and have a fear of bats. Then again, he might actually become Batman. That'd be quite funny. He's become Batman of Prince of Persia or something. Farah, I've become the Batman. I think she'll be hell of a kind of confused. I'm like, what the hell is a Batman? But there you go. Damn sand bat creatures and whatnot. Like I said, more annoying than the vultures. Or not the vultures, the birds in War of Him. But you know, we'll get to that eventually at some point. But I got other stuff to do, and obviously I don't really like to do like games in the series like in a row because that'd be kind of boring, you know. There's only so much commentary you could do on a game, especially if it's like in the same series, and then you like, you know, want to do other stuff for variety and everything. So
Yeah, exactly. That's why I always like at least put a game space between my Oddworld games
yeah,
that I record. So there's still another one of them I've got to do.
yeah,
Stranger's Wrath.
I think I heard of that. Um, was that like an Xbox game or something?
Yeah, that was originally just on Xbox, and then
Mhm.
they've now released it pretty much everywhere. They did like an HD
Ah.
update of it and stuff. So yeah, it's like an FPS game.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll leave that to you. That's not FPSs are definitely not my cup of tea, that's for sure. Um, wow, that actually kind of sounds kind of like um disappointing considering like Oddworld is known to be a platformer. That
That's
don't
quite
sound,
unusual.
yeah.
I've
Mm,
heard that's still pretty good though,
mm.
because like that's like a Western sort of style game, and you've got to like capture, like I think the
Ugh.
main plot is like you've got to like find like wanted criminals and stuff.
A Western alien game. That sounds
Yeah, it
Very
looks.
odd.
Yeah, 'cause you shoot. I think your ammo is literally like little bugs,
All right.
and like they do different things. I've played like a few minutes of it, so like just
Yeah.
tried a few seconds of it. But I think originally when I played it, my computer was too shit. So well, my laptop was shit, so I could never
Ah.
really play it. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah,
Does that
so,
actually have a story though, or is
yeah, I
it?
think so.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll see when I get round to it. I'll see what it's like.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see if
Mm.
it's any good.
Is New and Tasty out yet, or am I wrong? Or is it
Well, it's
this
out on
year?
console.
Yeah,
It's
it's
out
out
on
on the
PS4, but
PS4,
I
isn't
think it's
it?
out
Yeah.
on PC soon. Actually, I'll have a quick
Yeah.
look.
Mm.
So I think the pre-purchase page went up on Steam earlier. Well, not earlier, but
Ah.
not long ago.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably get it at some point, but I don't know whether I'm gonna wait until I get a PS4, um, or whether I'm just gonna get it on PC. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm more of a console gamer anyway,
Yeah,
but I'm slowly weighing towards more PC stuff, only because I can now play these PC games. So I'm
yeah,
kind of weighing more towards it. But then again, if I end up doing that and then I end up saying, I don't know, getting Arkham Knight for PC, then I probably won't even get a PS4 at all. So I don't know. I'd have to think about that. But right now I can't afford anything. So until I can afford stuff, I won't be getting
yeah.
anything. But I'll just stick with my Hyrule Warriors. I mean, I've got plenty of content on that and Super Smash and whatnot. You know. Speaking of Hyrule Warriors, they just released the Majora's Mask DLC, which is
Oh, really?
pretty cool. Yeah, I know Majora's Mask is coming out soon.
Yeah,
I've
13th, I think.
yeah, I've pre-ordered it, so should be getting that. It'd be pretty
Actually,
cool.
I need to do that. Keep forgetting to pre-order it.
Yeah, see, I pre-ordered it because I'm pretty certain it's going to be sold out if you don't. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm doing it.
Yeah,
So
where'd you pre-order it from then?
I always pre-order it from Amazon.
Yeah, I was gonna pre-order it from there, but the game has this pre-order bonus where you get like this little what's it called? I can't think of what they're called. Paperweight sort of thing.
All right, yeah.
So I thought I'd pre-order it there instead.
Mm.
See how much different in price is it?
I'm not sure. I mean, normally when I go to game, most games are like £40, and if I ever go to Amazon, they're normally about 35, so like
Yeah.
about £5 cheaper, maybe a little bit more. But most of the time, Amazon is cheaper, so I just tend to buy them. I mean, if I had the money, I'd probably even get the special edition where you get like a poster and whatnot. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's
Like,
44 quid in it.
yeah, and I think there's like another one where it's like 90 something pounds.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, like I don't know what you get in it, but that's a lot of money. And I know a lot of people are going to be getting the new limited edition, Majora's Mask 3D, the new one, and all that and
Yeah, the
whatnot.
3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had the money, I'd be getting the Majora's Mask 3DS, but
Mm.
I can't afford it.
Nah. See, my logic is I kind of already have a 3DS, so I don't really need it. I mean, the only reason I might possibly get it is if my 3DS was dying, which I think someone was saying to me that their 3DS is not holding up too well, so they might get the new one just because, well, they probably need a new one. Or I guess other people would just buy it just because, Nintendo and they can't resist. Other people buy it because they're Let's Players and they're like, I've got to get it from my channel, whatever, yada yada yada. And then I suppose the other reason, which would probably go down to me, would be if there's a capture card for the new one, then maybe I'd get that so I could do some 3DS stuff. But I'm not really too bothered, like at the moment, when
Yeah.
it comes to recording 3DS stuff. I mean, if I had a capture card, I might have done a stream of Majora's Mask 3D, but I'm not really too bothered at the moment, so I probably won't bother getting the new 3DS at all. I don't know, maybe later on down the line, but yeah, it's got a new joypad, joystick, whatever. A lot of people are saying it's going to be really good to have that on Smash Bros, so you can use it as a C stick like the GameCube controller.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Majora's Mask, and the DLC for for Hyrule Warriors. It's all right. You only get like 2 characters, which basically is Kid Link from Majora's Mask or
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, and Tingle, which is kind of funny. I haven't played as Tingle yet, so I'll have to see if it's worse than Agatha, and that's really trying if you're worse than Agatha, because she shouldn't even be in that damn game. I'm sorry. She's annoying and she's hard to control. And I mean, she's technically like Kid Link. I mean, I can understand Kid Link being in the game because he's essentially he can defend himself. He's got
Yeah.
a sword and a shield, but she's a bug girl. She's like 10 years old. She collects bugs. She doesn't fight. Why is she in the game? God damn it. But there you go. Somehow she summons bugs in the game. I don't know, but
Oh, really?
I'll get into Hyrule Warriors when I eventually do a stream. But um, I'm actually quite glad actually that I got the hero pack for Hyrule Warriors, which is like £13. Because if you buy the pack separately, they're like £5 each, and it's already been like 4 packs, so that'd be like £20 when you only have to pay £13 for 5 packs. So
Ah.
you can guess what is cheaper. And the good thing is, once you buy the pack, every time that Nintendo updates it, you just get it because you've already paid for it. So
Oh, right,
you
yeah.
just update it, and then there it is. So that's handy because I booted it up yesterday, and then I was like, "Oh, the DLC's out," and I was like, "You can play as Tingle," and I was like, "Oh, okay, okay, this is
Unusual.
yeah." But more bats, Prince of Persia, lovely. At least we're on the floor, I guess. That's better. That makes a change instead of being actually. Ow! God damn it! Norin on his skin there. God damn, sucking the blood out of him. Not very nice at all. But what's I saying? I've played a little bit of Fierce Deity Link, which is basically Kid Link. He uses the Fierce Deity mask when he like does a special attack, which essentially he just goes into Adult Link. So and he is still not nowhere as good as Adult Link. He's all right, but really all there is to him is just he's a kiddish version, and his combos are somewhat similar to the Adult Link. So you really are just playing a clone in a way, which is a bit disappointing because I want things to be different. But
Yeah.
actually, never mind. I think this might be the final part,
Oh, really?
or the second from final part. Again, sorry for the stutter, guys. If there is any.
Farah, no!
And now he's pissed. So yeah, how many of you saw this coming? I'm pretty sure most of you saw this coming. Farah's dead. She used up all the sands. She clearly couldn't defend herself. I'm sorry, I was so distracted by the Majora's Mask commentary that I forgot that this is probably the second from last part.
Oh, right, okay.
I forgot that I forgot I left this bit in. I thought I did it afterwards, but yeah, I did a better job than I thought. Wow. You can tell it's been a little bit of a while since I recorded this, but I wanted to get it out of the way before I forgot. But and of course, this is the end of the game, so they just throw these damn enemies at you. I hate them. They're annoying. Even though we can still one-shot them, they can still block you, like I said. So it's just trying to. And if you want, if you get them on the floor, you can just stab them and get some magic back into your dagger now, but it's actually very hard to do it because you just hit them and kill them anyway. The only way to get them on the floor is if the enemy knocks them on the floor, which they can do,
Yeah.
which is quite funny. But you know, use the wall, like I said before, dash into them. It's a good way of killing them fast. Got water there. I'm just gonna take a cheeky drink in the middle of it. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Ow! Damn it! They didn't even let me get my sword out. God damn. I guess that's what I get. I guess that's what I get for trying to take a drink. I did it earlier, and they got me. They did it again. But, yeah. No, this is definitely the second from last bit, because we do have a boss battle next time. So, that's definitely in the last one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then after that will be just the extra stuff, which isn't very long, so... Nearly done. But anyway, yeah, so she's dead. He's pissed. You can kind of guess what he's going to do now. Or after he takes out this guy anyway.
He's gonna move on and find a new woman.
Damn right. He got better things to do. One more vision, and that's it. That's our last vision. And guess what? It shows us absolutely nothing. Do you know why? Because that's it. Our journey is over. There's nothing left to show us. All it does, it just shows you all the areas you've been to.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no enemies, there's no zombies no more. We've defeated all of them. So yeah, in the next part we will technically conclude the story of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. So hope you guys will join us then.